So we moved on from the propagation room through this incredible facility, this expansive facility, seeing so much technology, and now we're in a flowering room. Could you tell us a little bit about this flower room and the technology that goes in it, Ruth?
Yeah, so Angela, we're operating in roughly 30,000 of the 60,000 square feet of this facility. So we have plenty of room to expand out as the patient count grows. What you're in now is one of our 4 flowering rooms that are active in this 30,000 square feet. This room is actually dedicated to extraction, and most of our CBD products are flowered in this room.
Wow. And I see a lot of technology on the wall. And what are all those?
So one of the nutrients that goes into feeding the plants is CO2. So we do release that during their life cycle at various times.
And I think it's important for the patients to understand about this quality and this climate control. This is something that you cannot replicate in any black market or any other place in the world. The quality that goes into the climate and the technology and the money that has been spent on these facilities is second to none.
I think it's important that the patients understand that the medicine that they are getting is being grown at a much more superior quality than anything that they're going to find on the black market. And again, they have a mandatory laboratory testing between anything that goes on here and ultimately what's sold at your store.
I think it's important for the patient to understand that you can have confidence in your medical cannabis from the 4 growers here in Connecticut and Theraplant here in Watertown.
We take the health of those patients very, very seriously, and we have spared no expense to make sure that every medicine that is grown here is done with the strictest protocols possible, and the highest quality medicine comes out. Well, I think what we're trying to do here is show the legitimacy and the seriousness that this is a true medicinal product. I think Angela is actually probably a better person to talk about, the difference between a drug and a medicine. I think that's more becomes of the behavior of the person. If something is abused or is dependent, it's a much different kind of situation. What we're growing here is a medicine that is much more benign than a lot of things that are on a typical pharmaceutical shelf. What we're trying to do here is show that this is not just a product that gets people high. This is a medicine with true medicinal value. There's an endocannabinoid system in our body. We're just now starting to rediscover the various effects that this medicine can have on those receptors, and it's very exciting because we're in the middle of a tipping point right now. But I certainly understand and believe that we're on the side of right and know that there is medicinal value in this plant. It's just now going to be studied.
The definition of a drug could be very widespread. I believe it's anything that gives a pharmacological effect, which is a lot of over-the-counter goods, it's food, it's spices, and it's pharmaceuticals. So anything that gives a pharmacological effect to me is a drug. And if you think about it, the state of Connecticut has gone through a painstakingly due process to keep the professionals in the traditional world in the medical marijuana world. It's medical marijuana because we are monitoring the pharmacological effect. We have a physician that certifies, a pharmacist that helps prescribe, and we have not broken what I call the 3 Ps of medicine: the physician, the pharmacist, and the patient. That paradigm is always intact, and because it's intact in such a professional way here in the state of Connecticut, you could be assured that you're really getting a pharmacological effect from a high quality medical product.